Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of the On Topic podcast. I'm Campbell. Thank you all for being here. I absolutely appreciate it. Um, Today's obviously been a little bit of an emotional day today. I'm recording this at 7:35 p.m. February 14th, 2024. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I have no idea if I'm posting it today on the 14th or the 15th, but just give my happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Thanks for all being here. Today, guys, I thought I'd talk about the Chiefs win the Super Bowl and obviously give them some prayers after what happened at the parade. And really, I feel tragically happy sad, but it's just how the world works, and we just have to live with it, and then there's just nothing you can do. And I hope you guys understand what I feel, because my heart feels very shattered right now. I'm holding the microphone here. So let's go ahead, guys, and go ahead and talk about it. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. I was thinking Facebook too, but and I'm planning to get Instagram done probably this weekend. I haven't got on yet, so make sure you guys are there. And once I'm ready, I'll give you guys a link and we'll do all that. But I'm gonna make an Instagram account very very soon, guys, and we will do that. Okay, so let's first off talk about the shooting attack about the Kansas City Chiefs. The police chief of the chief of Kansas City has been has sadly reported that one has been officially dead or decayed after a shooting near the west of the Union Station by the Kansas City Chiefs played. 22 have been wounded, and then those two have been suspected into custody. I'll try to do my best here, guys. I'm very, very sorry for Kansas City. Like I said, I'm super sorry for this team. They don't deserve that. But here's the good thing. This thing happened just like minutes once the Chiefs were leaving the stage at the Union Center. So where the exact location where they had the 2023 NFL draft. This was a complete disappointment to see when it happened, and everybody was swanning for their lives and defending their lives. The good thing here is the Chiefs have mostly been reported that were on their buses to get back to Arrowhead Stadium, and then obviously go back to their homes, go back to their cars, go back to their vehicle, go back to their families, and so much more. Um, but this is one of the most tragic things I've ever got to see, guys, and I feel very, very sad for Kansas City. And now there's three things that I will. Mostly, I'm not gonna try and hopefully never forget. Number one, which happened on February 13th, 2024, but it happened a year ago in 2023. Um, Obviously, my studio is right here in Michigan, and I have my Michigan. This is my studios in Michigan. I like the Michigan State Spartans, and we had our shooting attack that happened a year ago, and that was tragic. That was scary. We lost three people at the university, and my prayers is there for them. And then we had the Parkland High School, Florida, like at Florida, and then that was tragic too, and then that was very very scary. And now we have another shooting attack on this day as well, and this is I feel almost mid February. I will have to celebrate Valentine's Day, but it feels like almost like it's tragic week for me. I always feel it. I can't let it go, and it shatters me. It's heartbreaking, guys, and it's very very heartbreaking. And we don't deserve to go through down. We don't deserve to go through down this path. So, for me, guys, I hope these two suspects really take like almost a lifetime in prison, or the person that killed the dead person, and then he didn't survive. That guy should be almost be taken in for almost a death sentence. Just anything that we can do. These are very, very evil people, and they should be very, very dealt with. Don't you dare let them go. They just killed somebody, and they hurt 22 other people that were absolutely innocent. And that is super, super wrong for all of us. We don't deserve to go down this path, and I am very, very sad for that. And to the victims and their families, and so much more. This is not very, very, very cool for all of us to talk about, and it's just sad. It's sad, 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 sad. And I'm sad to see this, but this is how the world works. We can't control our ways. We have our own ways. What makes us what we are, and that's how we work as Americans. That's what we are. There's good people and there's always bad people, and we can't do anything about it. But our goal is keep everybody safe at the best way possible. First off, I think the mayor did a very very good job of putting so many police and security to keep everybody safe at the best way possible. I think the mayor did the best job he could, but I don't think it's really his fault. But I'm not saying this is nobody's fault for causing this to happen. Nobody. I don't think nobody caused it. It's two people that did this, and they fled everybody. I saw so many interviews today on ESPN, and there was shattered moments for me. I almost cried. I was trying to hold my crying because I just never want to cry. I just want to feel emotional and sad, and I just don't want to be in that way. But that is how the world works, guys. It's just sad. It's frustrating, guys. So, this is how the world works. It's how the world works. So I'm hoping, guys. Kansas City stays strong, keeps being awesome, and I hope they feel better soon. And this is also gonna happen at the NFL kickoff. This is gonna happen because they need to do that because this was meant to be a day for celebration. February 14, 2024 was meant to be a day for celebration for Kansas City as back-to-back champions for the first time in the city of Kansas City and for the first time as for the Chiefs franchise and so much more. So I'm hoping everybody feels better soon, and that is gonna be it, guys. And we'll move on to the next one. Okay, guys, let's talk about Kansas City Chiefs winning Super Bowl 58, 25 to 22 in overtime with 3 seconds left on the clock. I'm gonna tell you guys that was a very great game. It was a very very good game. I was impressed. That was a very very great game to watch. I think both teams did a very very good job. I think what we saw was a heck of a game. I just think of it. So many people didn't want to see this game and not see this what would happen in America. I think a lot of Americans said, no, please don't Chiefs or Niners. Please don't. But it happened. I think those two teams played a very, very good job. San Francisco did the best we could, and Seahawks still will. Seahawks still will. But overtime, I really feel Kyle Shanahan took the wrong direction. I think he really took the wrong direction. I think mostly overtime is gonna be on Kyle Shanahan. And when I first heard he wanted to go back, he really wanted the offense to be back on that field for overtime. But here's this: if Kansas City Chiefs took the kick, we could have had double overtime. We could have, and then they had number 3 because with 3 seconds up on the clock, what can you do with 3 points left? That's an impossible thing to go through. So I don't know, and I think it was a very very good game. It was a very very good game. $10,000 to watch the game if you went there live. That's impressive to watch a game like that. That's how Super Bowl should very very look like, guys, and that was how it was. I think we saw a very very good game, and San Francisco, that's tough. Can't wait to celebrate their not so anniversary season. Yeah, that's true. 30 years. Almost 30 years. 30 years. 30 years it's about to happen. That's devastating for Kansas City. Or, I mean San Francisco. Oh my god. Blah. Sorry, guys. I was saying for San Francisco. But yeah, if Kansas City wasn't winning Super Bowls by then yeah, that's embarrassing. And also I did say, are the Chiefs obviously a dynasty after that win? I think they were a dynasty when they beat the Philadelphia Eagles. I figured that. I don't think they were a dynasty when they got back to their third Super Bowl, and that was impressive. How can you get to 3 Super Bowls in 4 years? That time when they got to Super Bowl 57 to face the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was known as the Kelsey Bowl, and I think it was a very very good game. That one was a high scoring game, and when Kansas City won that football game, that was like a dynasty win, and you were one step close to go back to back champions. I didn't expect them to get to Vegas, guys. I didn't expect them to go to Vegas. And I think what we saw at the Chiefs, yeah, it's really a dynasty. It's been a dynasty since Super Bowl 57 in me. People say it happened right now. I didn't think it should have happened a year ago, and it was a dynasty by now. And this team is such a good football team. You've got Patrick Mahomes, you've got Travis Kelsey, you've got Chris Jones, you've got McCall Hartman, and then so much more. Everybody, those are great Chiefs out there. And I think they did the best job they brought to Kansas City, and they did a great job. And that was how they won the Super Bowl. So I'm very proud of this team. And they did the best job they could to win this game, and so much more for the Kansas City Chiefs. So, and I think what we saw today, guys, they did a very good job. So I appreciate what they did. They did a very, very good job. They did a very, very good job. So, um, yeah, I was just doing some studio checking while I'm talking, so sorry about that. So, yeah, I just think what we saw, guys, they did a phenomenal job. They did a great job. They did a great job. That was a great game, and they did a phenomenal job to win the Super Bowl. And I think what we saw, guys, was such a great game. They were awesome, 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 awesome. Both teams were phenomenal, and that was really a dynasty, and that was a great game. So, okay, so I'm not doing like a very very long episode. I'll do more probably Sunday or so. If I do Sunday, guys, I'm planning to go to a volleyball game at Grand Rapids. I don't know. We'll find out. So um, let's move on. I'm gonna make a big question to end the stream here. So let's talk about the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, it's true. These two teams went back to back. Tampa Bay Lightning almost go back to back to back, but Colorado ruined it. Colorado ruined it. So, and I was thinking, which back-to-back championship franchise was much better? I made this decision like yesterday, and that might have been the best question I can ever think of. Well, here's this, guys. If I go to Tampa Bay first, because they were the first team to go back-to-back in probably like in this kind of sport era of the world here in America. They beat the Dallas Stars, and then they beat the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, those are the only two teams they won to win the Stanley Cup. I feel like it was the most easiest Stanley Cup finals I've seen, and it was very, very simple. But Dallas Stars put a hell of a show that time. When we saw the Dallas Stars, they were very, very good. Canadiens, they only survived 5 games, and they lost 4 of them. They were 1-4 in the Stanley Cup final against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and it was really a North Conference to a South Conference. That's what it looked like. They were in the pandemic season when they won the Stanley Cup, and Canadiens are in the division where the Tampa Bay Lightning are in. 2 teams in the Atlantic Division was the strangest thing I've ever gone through. So my answer, guys, would have been the Chiefs. The answer would have been the Kansas City Chiefs. They were much better. You beat the San Francisco 49ers in Miami as a word of respect when you ended your 50th anniversary drought, and you haven't won a Super Bowl since Super Bowl 4. And that was an amazing thing. I went for the Chiefs because I took the Chiefs because I hate San Francisco 49ers, and I go down the path where hockey of the Washington Capitals. That was a thing too. I kind of went for the I wanted to go Capital moments too, where Capitals were trying to get their first win in a very long time, and that was like that. That was like that. So my guess, guys, would have been the Chiefs, and like I said, they beat the Niners in Miami. You go to Tampa Bay for Super Bowl 55. It turned out to be almost an embarrassment, which I went before going to do podcasting. I went very, very down with the Chiefs, and I thought they were never going to be the Chiefs again. But the Buccaneer defense, they got on them. They were on to them. And you have a 7-time Super Bowl champion, Tom Brady. That was simple. That was very, very simple, guys. That was very, very simple. And I think what we saw was a pretty good game. And just something for Tampa to go, because it was a home stadium game. They had it fair and square, and that was their team. It was their game. Chiefs weren't ready for that game. And it was tough. That was tough. And I have no idea if Andy was too emotional of coaching that game, because obviously he had I think it was his son who was in a car accident back in Kansas City. I really feel like I don't think he should have been there, because family really comes first, then your teammates. You have to be for family, And then I think there should have been an interim head coach that could have helped the Chiefs been better in 55 if he needed to step away. I think he should have had done that. Would miss that Super Bowl so he could be with his family. I wish it would be allowed, and he should have done it. And maybe they could have been good. Maybe they could have had their defensive coordinator or their offensive coordinator to do it. Or their offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator to do it. And yeah, I think that would be better. They obviously missed Super Bowl 56. It was the Rams and Bengals, so I totally understand that they lost to Cincinnati. And I thought when they came back and keep believing in us, and hey, that was progress. They had a progressing season to still tell America, hey, we're still here. We just had a tough ending season, and then 57, they come back and they beat the Bengals, showed everybody, hey, we're back. We are very, very back. We're gonna beat the Eagles and we're gonna win the Super Bowl. They absolutely did it when they beat the Philadelphia Eagles, and then when they beat the Baltimore Ravens, number one seed, yeah, there you go. That team was gonna go all the way and win the Super Bowl. In 2 weeks after that, I knew the Chiefs were gonna win the game. If the Lions got there, I would think the Chiefs would still win Super Bowl. If you have the Chiefs in Super Bowl, they're gonna get right to work. They're not gonna stop. They want to be back-to-back champions, and they're gonna do much better. The Chiefs would have been my pick, and they were the best team to win it all. Tampa Bay Lightning, they were focused. They understand what they were doing. They did a good job, and I was pretty proud for them. And like I said, they just had two simple series in the Stanley Cup final, and I think those were the two easiest games we saw. They had a pandemic season, and then they had just a lucky series against a team in the same division to win the Stanley Cup. It was pretty simple, but obviously the conferences were different in the hockey world, and that was how it was. So, and that was that. So, I have no idea. Should I do? Is there more I should talk about? Um, I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna stop here, guys. That is gonna be it, guys. So, like I said, so I'm taking the Chiefs to win it. The Chiefs were the rightful team to go back-to-back champions in the franchise mode. They were phenomenal. So, the Chiefs will be my pick. So, okay, guys, that is gonna be it, guys. I absolutely appreciate it. I know it was a pretty short one today. I didn't go for an hour, so I just wanted to get something in for you guys. I'm still here and understanding what I am. I want to appreciate you guys for really being here, and make sure you guys follow me soon on Instagram. I haven't started in Instagram yet. I'm gonna work on that very soon, guys. Once I get ready for it. It's gonna take some time. I'm not even ready to get everything set up. So I'm just, and obviously I did this at night. I am obviously working tomorrow, so obviously I'm not gonna have time to work on it. So once I'm ready, guys, I will send a link. That will probably be for the next episode, and I will give you guys all that. But once I'm doing that, we'll do that. I'll get ready for you guys. Make sure you guys follow me on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell, and for new future videos, also some highlights, and I'll work on the highlights later. Thanks for watching, guys. I am Campbell, saying so long from the On Topic Podcast. Thank you, guys.